Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. Thank you guys for all your love and support and your great comments. I read them all every evening before I go to bed and when I wake up. And I'm hoping to carve out some time to reply to you guys because you take the time to support and show me love. So it's my greatest hope to get to that this weekend. And I want to do a fun read on your journey to your divine love union, like what to expect, the changes within you, both emotionally and in all of your houses, because what happens as our beautiful vibration raises and we feel good, we feel different, right? I saw this quote this morning that made me really think. It says, sit with winners, the conversation will be different. It's absolutely true. You ever sit with a group of pessimistic people that struggle with everything and everything's an obstacle and everything's a difficulty and the world did something to them? That conversation is very draining. It's very, takes very little effort or positivity, It's just one of those things where it's draining. So when you sit with people that achieve and they're winning, and it doesn't mean financially, it can mean anything. They have a good sense of self, calm. They are not reactive anymore. They have peace of mind. Their chakras are aligned. Those are the winners to me. It doesn't matter. I've been around extreme wealth before, and oftentimes that sets people in a different kind of category of unstable because they're so busy protecting that wealth and trying to exude wealth and seem important and protect everything, all their assets, that they become very immersed in that world and they have very little time for relationships, people, and spirituality. So there should be a nice balance. I always said too, if I ever accrued super large amounts of abundance, which I hope to and will one day for sure, I'm going to have a team of people that just disperse it, for people to pay for other people's college educations, do all this charitable work, because I don't want my mind spent on how to protect assets. And I always feel like people purchase way more than they need anyway, right? So I just like that because I feel like with your soulmate energy and your divine energy coming in, that you are going to have a different focus field. What's important to you is going to be quite different. And, you're really leaning into this power and this potential and this calm, all of this. And with this beautiful new moon and Pluto in retrograde, we are letting go of things. We're letting go of fighting everything, clinging to resources, needing to explain everything, not wanting to leave our family or home, needing perfection, control issues, needing relationships at all time, needing drama, intensity, all of that, attachment to our truth and wanting everybody to be part of that, needing to be responsible for everything and everyone. We're letting go of that and we're now alleviated of that pressure. So we're getting more aligned with our true balance and focus, and it's aligning us with our soulmates faster and faster. So here's our 3 choices. And I wanted to show you guys, I loved this combo. I found my kyanite strands. So I had these big, chunky, gorgeous garnets, and that's the power, that's the strength stone to me in such a big way. Like I feel vitality and I feel renewed and I feel strong and I feel really robust whenever I have garnets. It really is and it's a love stone as well. And I mixed it with kyanite, which carries 0 negative energy and dissipates negative energy from other stones as well. So I made those last night and I was like so excited. I feel good and powerful when I wear this. So if you guys ever feel like you're tired or whatever, wear some garnets. They're so helpful. I'll put this in the store too. I was originally made this and was going to keep it for myself, but I just keep ordering more of these strands because I love these garnets so much. So you guys, here's our 3 choices. Number 1 is Kingfisher. Be patient and focused. We always need to do that. And number 2 is Rhinoceros. Be strong and courageous. Number 3 is Giraffe. Aspire to higher knowledge and wisdom. And another thing about pulling in our soulmates and our divine love, when I was listening to Marissa Peer, she says something uber important to this factor with achieving and connecting with anything we want. We can try to manifest something and wish it and hope it and desire it and envision it, but we have to have some kind of action behind it. We have to actually leave our house, our comfort zones, go to places where people are, get out of our shell, have conversations, all of that. Be social. I mean, a lot of people are meeting online, but you're going to feel compelled when the time is right to do these things, and they're going to bring you to this right energy. So let's see what you're going to be experiencing. And right away, I feel like with number 1, we're going to begin with that. You're going to let go of the feeling of feeling isolated. You're not going to alienate yourself anymore. You're not going to feel like you're on the outside looking in. You're going to feel like you're involved and you feel good and you're having these rich interactions with people. So you have, moving forward, fearlessly and awakening your true self. Absolutely. On our journey to this, as our vibration and frequency comes up, we awake to a lot of things. We awake to the fact that we want to have a more cohesive existence. We don't want to fight and battle things and give our energy away. We also are going to release the need to feel like we need to cling to any resources. We're more generous with our money because we realize that all the flow of money and everything is cyclical and coming back to us. Feeling good, having a heightened sense of awareness of who you are and where you're going. That's your true self, feeling good. You're walking through this beautiful spiritual renewal right now. You feel emotional, mental renewal. You have incredible opportunities that are just washing on your shore, and you're just picking them up like seashells. And it's also the elimination of what is holding you back, to doubt, fear, insecurities, things that just are not a true message of who you are. Because you have this beautiful Epona wise leadership card coming in. This is part of what's happening as you align with who you are. You are looking to wise leaders, speakers, and teachers, and then you yourself are becoming one, because what you're doing is you're taking the absolute best teachings from everyone, the greatest notions, the greatest ideas, things that benefit the collective yourself, and you're able to transmute that message and energy to other people, and you're really turning into a wise leader and speaker, and that's no small thing. And you're also going to feel like your assertiveness is really kicking in too, standing up for your beliefs, only saying yes to what you really want to, not giving out favors and resources like, they're old tin coins. It's like your time is valuable. You're no longer relinquishing it. And that by doing that, you're setting firm boundaries. If you're like someone like me who also offers counseling and I do life coaching and things, every once in a while, it's like, my clients they feel good connected to me while we're having exchanges, but they have to also realize that, 50 messages a day or whatever. And in the beginning of some of my courses, it was like I was just on my emails all day trying to comfort and counsel people, but I realized I had to give them the necessary tools to use, and if they weren't using them, they had to recognize that fact. I couldn't be there 24/7, like on the phone and sending them messages, you're doing all right, and holding their hand constantly. People have to learn to stand on their own and assert themselves, right? But right now, honestly, incredible opportunities showing up really beautifully. Let's see also what is happening in terms of what kind of attributes, light attributes, they're going to carry to you, and you're starting to feel too, because I feel like you kind of combine these beautiful synergies and you become part of this energy as well, this angelic energy, helping those in need with no expectations in return. You're going to start to feel more generous and just giving. You don't care if somebody's going to pay you for this service or somebody is going to give you a favor or a gift in return. You're doing it from the goodness of your heart, and it makes you feel really good, light, and also like reciprocity doesn't have to be on demand. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. You're doing it because of the graciousness of your heart. It's really beautiful, because your divine counterpart has this as well. And also mentoring skills, passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. I feel like whether this is, one of your actual students, one is somebody that you're mentoring, your child, somebody else that you're helping them really in finite, important details, useful life tools. And it's going to help carry them through, and they're going to have a strong sense of confidence. Sometimes it only takes that one person to sit and listen to you in the dark and the cold when nobody else is around and you feel like there's no answers or no help, that there really is. And then we can tap into that energy whenever we want, and know that peace, help, and love really resides there. Because oftentimes it's very easy to go to doubt and all those darker, lower vibes, because it's easier, right? We don't for the moment, because it's a pattern. The thing is, we're trying to break those patterns right now and come into a place of light and understanding. Yeah, look at this King of Arrows. That's one of their major attributes. They are quick, fast thinking, incredibly smart individuals. They don't like things that are superficial. They like soulful connections. They understand all the amazing possibilities out there, and they're tapping into them. And that's energy is connected to you too. You're also going to pick up on this and be like, wow, what I used to think was a problem is actually an amazing way to create abundance in my life and a great revenue stream, whatever it is. It's like you're problem solving on a high dynamic scale, as are they. This is all connective energy with you. And this Four of Corns, you're also realizing that there doesn't have to be any kind of lack mentality. There doesn't have, when we feel rich and abundance and we feel like money is always flowing to us, that's actually what happens. So I feel like your wealth is actually going to increase because you're understanding this. Just because you may not have what you think you need right now in terms of abundance, it's always on its way. And when you feel that you are living in richness and wealth and abundance and all of that, when you really look around you, you probably lack for nothing. You probably have food in your refrigerator, a roof over your house, running water, all of those things. Everything else is extra on top of that. Your beautiful animals that love you, your awesome family, the artwork around you. If you have a tarot deck or two, some crystals, a cool scarf or whatever, neat pair of earrings, you really are enmeshed in this beautiful abundance. When we look for it, we feel it, and that's something that happens on our journey. We really feel this. Yeah, King of Cups. So they're also on your journey. You're going to start to get these synchronistic messages big time. When the King of Cups comes up, you feel the emotional rush, the love, the warmth, those tingles. You're having dreams. You'll see the 1111s, 555s. You'll see lots of crazy bird activity, animal activities, ladybugs, dragonflies, all these little winged creatures and things that are creating synergy around you. That's going to be happening quite soon. It's all these things that are impactful on your energetic field, and also your positivity is going to go up, up, and up. You're going to have this soaring kind of energy that makes you know that you can have what you want when you want, and really tap into that in an amazing way. And you are going to have a really dynamic time. Within a few short weeks, you're just starting to escalate and feel good and feel like, what, I don't know why I ever doubted the possibilities of things happening. It's divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms, and it's all coming together. Your soul tribe, your intuitive hits, all those things that are important, group one. So beautiful energy. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. If you need a private read or anything else, yeah, look at that King of Cups. Everything is down there for you. Yeah, you're going to just start to feel giving and loving and carefree, and like you can do and attain anything you want and provide wise leadership and not doubt yourself, because, there's this fearlessness that's going to take over. When we know who we are, where we're going, and what we deserve, we just go for it. And it's amazing, group one. Again, you guys, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. And all my links are down below. If you need a private read, come see me on Instagram. It's Sparkrist11. I do daily post memes, contests. I'm going to have some jewelry giveaways this weekend. Come on over there and see me. Everything is down there. So now we're going to go on to number 2, Rhinoceros. Be strong and courageous. Why be other? You know what I mean? I'm not saying go out and trample and demand everything from the world. Have the courage of your convictions. What do you really want? First identify and then work towards that. Again, we can have all the imaginings in the world, but what we need to do is put a little action behind it, right? So let's see firstly what attributes are going to come out within you as this love approaches. This usually does happen, especially the goddess and godlike energy comes, the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. You're going to feel more sensual, special. You like perfumes and oils and unguents, and all those things are going to seem so great. Extreme, awesome self-care. Doing your nails whenever you want a little jazz up time, doing facials, exfoliating, just doing all these goddess-like things so you feel just pampered and loved by yourself and the universe, and your vibration feels good. You feel like you're honoring yourself. We teach other people how to treat us by how we treat ourselves. So if we just let ourselves go to ragweed hell in a handbasket, looking like some tumbleweed that came in from Texas, right off, Mad Dog 2020 bender, no thank you. It's unfortunate, but people do generally take a quick look at somebody. They see kind of how they care for themselves physically, how they speak, and then they kind of follow suit, how that person speaks of themselves, thinks of themselves, garbs themselves, so on and so forth. So it's like when they see somebody that is, honoring themselves and their 3D self, they step in line and do that as well. It also comes through speech and all that. People know what you will and will not tolerate pretty damn quick when you make it known, and you're going to be able to do that and step into this energy. You just feel flowy and breezy and calm and honored and, just beautiful, really expressive. And also the mother attributes, nurturance, patience. I feel like patience is one of the best virtues, because once we're patient, we don't feel lack. We don't feel harried, hurried, or anything. I love people that are patient while they're driving. They let other people in. I love patient parents. They listen to their children and really look for answers and solutions. I love patient readers and light workers, because they realize that the most important part is really lending a true ear to what's going on with somebody. Absolutely. And for yourself as well, lending a true ear to yourself. Like, why do I feel this way? Why do I experience this? Patience of how things come about, not breathing down the neck of time, and knowing that what you want and are hoping for is coming toward you. That's going to start to take place. That's a higher vibrational existence, and you're going to feel it for sure. You know, giving birth to life, all of that, your creative essence. A lot of you are going to become mothers when your soulmate and divine counterpart arrives as well. So preparation of that, which is really beautiful. Let's see if you have any love messages too. So you have free yourself. I'll pull 3 of these. I just feel okay. So these things do take place and are going to take place. Of course, obviously, there's chemistry with your divine counterpart. Could you imagine? You're like, you're my soulmate, but I don't really feel much for you. I'm not really attracted to you. You don't really do it for me. You know, it's like the opposite of that. Boom. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. You feel it from the very beginning. It's a lot of people already start to dream it, envision it, a physical sort of look, symbolisms, tattoos, all of that, the attraction factor, engagement. I feel like you'll be very quickly engaged to this individual because they know, you know, again, the magnetism is off the scale. So why meander around? You know, I feel like within a year of you guys coming together, you'll be engaged. So for yourself right now, it's time to take back control of your life. Do you have people that are trying to steer you in a certain direction? How to educate yourself, how to feed yourself, how to house yourself, how to live your life, what vocation you should do. If you have all these people that are trying to take the steering wheel of your life, it's time to take back your power in a very kind way. Listen, I really respect your advice and your help, and I know you want what's best for me, but I've got this. I really know what I want out of life and where I'm going. You know, it's not always going to pan out immediately. And again, you're not over explaining anything. Hey, listen, I don't really want to go to MIT. I want to go to NYU, whatever, anything like that. I don't really want to live on the East Coast. I'm dying to be a California guy or girl, whatever it is. State your truth. Move towards what you want, what you love. You're not here for other people to live vicariously through you or to command you. You are your own person, and you're going to start to feel that, as does everybody who gets and is devoted to their own truth. You know, you tune into the portal of your heart and you become your best, highest self. So right now we kind of got to answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Where do you want to go? What, if you thought you couldn't fail at, would you do if money weren't an issue or any of that? That's part of what these questions are going to come into you, because you're really aligning with your powerful best self right now too. And it's important, you know, we choose to listen to our soul as opposed to our ego that says, this would look really great on paper. This would look this, and that. And 5 of Arrows can be, I feel like this is more of your time frame. This is also stay away from conflict and other people's advice, because you're advising yourself really smart right now. And I feel like 5 is also your time period of when your divine love is coming in within 5 months. So what you're doing is you're sharpening your skills of advocating for yourself, where you're going, what you want, all of that, and not listening to anybody else. You just don't care anymore. And you definitely don't want to take the advice of somebody whose life path you wouldn't honor as your own anyway. Look at all these 5s. So you definitely do have 5. I'm feeling they're in the earth category, because right away I heard signs and zodiac. So I feel like that, you know, they could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, really centered and grounded individuals. And you're going to start to feel the passion arrive. This Queen of Staves knows where they're going, what they want, what impassions them, what gives them a sense of purpose, direction, love. They are forward thinking, but also very generous with their time, resources, and you're letting go of everything that's harmful. You want harmony, inner peace, health. You're transforming right now. You're making soulful connections within your tribe, tapping into those amazing possibilities, because you're elevating big time as this love travels towards you. Yeah, just blossoming basically. So beautiful energy group too. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below if you need a private read on this particular thing. 5 months, yeah, coming in fast. Again, it's like you'll just feel it. You'll feel elevated. You'll feel giddy when you wake up. You're really good, extreme self-care, honoring yourself, your time, eating well, all of that. Good energy group. Again, get yourself some rose quartz or garnets, those beautiful love power stones for sure. Awesome. Yeah, be strong and courageous. It's your time for sure. So now we're on to number 3, which is giraffe. I love giraffes so much. Comment down below if you just love them. They're so gentle and majestic. I love those like memes when people are in Africa and the giraffe puts his head through the window and just starts eating off their plate. It's so gentle. It's awesome. And the baby giraffes are way too cute. So aspire to higher knowledge and wisdom. Absolutely. Let's get emotional, mental, and spiritual clarity. What do I need to let go that is already letting go of me, right? Old concerns that don't matter, old relationships that didn't pan out, any of these things really, knowing that your guidance is always divinely guided and your vibration is rising. You're the oracle right now, it's happening for you. It is really doing it. Life is a whole counterpart of ups and downs and excitement and passive moments and all of these things, and everything's going to feel more gracious, everything's going to feel more aligned, everything's going to feel like it's coming in a really nice way. So let's see what's coming to beauty. You're going to notice that you are looking fine. It's one of those things where not only does your counterpart blow you away by how they look, their beauty and grace, but you're increasing in this outwardly glow because it's like you feel it. And you ever see people that are filled with vibrancy, energy, and love? They look beautiful, right? They're happy, they're enthusiastic, people laughing, people smiling. You're really going to start beaming and people are going to start noticing that about you and saying that. Also, peace of mind. Like you're going to feel a sense of calm and dissipation of anything that's stressful or bothers you or holds you back. Just you're breathing easy. You're finding solutions very simply. You're very optimistic. Big opportunities just showing up all the time. You constantly feeling, regenerated, really good. It's almost like you don't need drama anymore. You don't overcomplicate anything anymore. Everything isn't like life or death. Things are much more in control. Things are much more digestible. Things are much more an easier pace. You are not fighting and chasing because you feel your inner power. You know who you are. When we know who we are, we believe in our, it's one of those things, our personal justifications to where we're going, where we don't even have to voice that to anybody. Listen, this is my mission, and unless I think you're really going to be helpful in that regard, I'm not even going to mention it to you. This is you not explaining yourself to anyone. This is not you having to have validation from anybody else where you're going and what you're doing. You just know. You just feel it. You feel good. Hey, I'm starting this today. I don't have to stop my painting every 5 minutes and go, what do you think of this? Do you like this color? Do you like that? No, you know what you want, where you're going, where you're heading, all this deep, rich prisms and imagery is coming to you, and just synchronicities, all of this stuff, really empowered, strong energy, really, really huge. So I have keep an open mind. Let's see what else is coming up. And these 2 things we have to know. We deserve love. You know what I mean? You are lovable. Never, ever second guessing the validity of somebody's love towards you. Oftentimes when love comes in, the first thing that comes in is the ego going, oh my gosh, I'm going to need to do this and that. I got to step my game. I got to be extra. I got to do this. No. They love you for your energy and who you are, not for what you can do for them or how super fabulous you are. It's just not about that anymore. Things that people are really understanding is people have true meaning, first of all, by their natural essence and energy. And people feel that. And that's what it is right away. Then everything else grows and blossoms from that. It's none of those little tedious things. And if some, like how much money you have or what you can do for them, that's just not even on the grid anymore. This Aquarian beautiful energy is now about really residing in a place of love and authenticity in a big way. And keep an open mind too, because your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. I feel like if you sometimes go for a big athlete, this may be like somebody who is into higher learning and teaching and maybe professor type things. Or if you're into people that are really spontaneous and loud and fun, this person might be more introverted. But whatever it is, it's an energetic match, and you don't have to second guess it yourself or the connection, because you just know. And that's part of like your inner power right now too. You're not doubting what your intuition is telling you. You realize that in the past, look at all this emotional energy too. We have to remember too that sometimes it's like, while I also feel like that's a time frame, 4 months, more than any message for that. Let me pull, I I want an indicator on this. Yeah, love. Yeah, 4 months for the love to come in. And it's just one of those things. It's so impactful. It just knocks you off your feet. You know right away. Nobody is looking elsewhere for anything else. That's it. That soul connection is made. And the great thing about that is like, I feel like everything starts to align. Your financials, your emotional, your spiritual, everything more and more and more. You feel that vibration. You feel that upkeep. You feel that. And it's amazing. You just, you've stepped into not needing perfection, not having to control things, not feeling isolated, not feeling like you have to escape reality anymore. All the good things, like I have an abundance of resources. I'm in the flow with things. I will allow for time, space, and understanding. You're just in that beautiful realm of calm and motivation in a very even-keeled way. You don't feel like you have to produce, accomplish, because you're not looking for validation. You're not looking for all of this. You are aligned with your love vibration, which is about, I am enough. I am more than enough. I am worthy of this. It's coming to me and I'm looking forward to it. That's it. Beautiful, calming energy. You're part of your soul calling. Your soul knows when it's at rest, it's receiving what it needs, and you get off the treadmill. It's happening for you. Your vibration is rising, and you're feeling really good and you're feeling aligned. Energetic upgrades are definitely taking place. Nobody's triggering you anymore because you could care less. You could give two flying F-balls about that for sure. You're not dimming your light at all. You're just, hey, this is me. I'm a megawatt and here I go. And you're just off. And it's very attractive and it's highly magnetic. And you deserve this love and all this attention. Yay. And it's like people just want to be affiliated with you because it's awe-inspiring, the love, the vibrancy, all of that. So people are going to kind of want to be close to you and be near you and be chatting with you. And it's really beautiful, group 3. So I love that energy for you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. And all my links are down below if you guys need a private read. If you want to go to my Etsy store and get your garnets and get your goodies. Yeah, I made all kinds of fun stuff. And all of you guys that ordered or were looking at the beautiful appetite amulets that I did really inexpensively, because I wanted to do pieces under $20 for you guys so you could have some cool stuff. And I had them originally on gold chain, and now I just did some others on silver because the blue looks beautiful with both. And appetite is a really rich, vibrant, it just looks like the Aegean Sea. It's amazing. So I did some with silver as well if you guys want to check that out. So just go with the flow and be the beautiful cosmic babe that you are, because now is your time to soar. All of you guys, beautiful. I'm going to go upload for you. Love and light.